I guess we'll just go now. What do you think? What's up, guys? Yeah. Where's that video I had up? There we go. Good afternoon. I'm still tired. But hey, what's up? Good to see you, Cookie Monster. I didn't see you at the show, oddly enough, but I did see you there, but I didn't talk to you. So yes. Went and saw Hanabie on Tuesday, and they had two bands that were open up for him. Outline in Color and Left to Suffer, both very cool bands. This is on my drive up there. All weather permitting. It's about an 8.5 hour drive. I ran into a pretty good storm on the way up for a few miles. Slowed down process. Took me about 9 hours to get there. And wasn't too bad. The drive home, on the other hand, was a bit rough. And, that's how it goes. What am I doing? I'll go to this. So, it was a good drive. I was looking forward to it. Here's the thing. It was a Tuesday. Had over an 8-hour drive there. Go to the show. And basically didn't have enough free cash to spend the night up there or get a hotel, so I had to drive home afterwards. So go to the show, drive home. Was not looking forward to that. Now I'll come into play later. So that happens. I get up to the venue. Here it is. Here's me in the Varsity Theater, which is where we saw a band made a couple years ago. What's up, home? No, Michael Hill. Am I muted? Hello? Shows it's registering. What's up, Jeff? Good evening. Pulse Kebab. Hello. Do I have sound? Okay. So yes, there is what I was doing. That's when I came up to the theater. So I drove up there, and I should have had an hour to find a place to park and whatever. And I got with the storm. I got there at about 10 after 4. I had to park. I went past the venue, missed a parking place, and I went to follow to a parking garage, and it was taking me back across the bridge over the river. So I went back. I know the guy said there was a place by Target. So I searched for Target, and it was a block away from the venue. And of course I passed that. Time's in a crunch now because they were supposed to open the doors at 4:30 for VIP. Allegedly. And so let me get some more about the theater than my stupid head. Here we go, Varsity. And I pulled into the parking garage next to Target, which was a Target parking garage. And I know the guys, Scruffy said it was paid to park or whatever. And it wasn't a pay to park, so I feel I realized I had the wrong place. And it said no overnight parking, vehicles will be towed. And I was like, fuck, if I don't get over there now, I'm going to be late getting in. So I parked there. I'm like, Target's got to be open 9, 10 o'clock. Should be fine. That'll also come into play later. So, I park in the Target parking garage, walk over to the venue. That's where I get in line here, and wasn't too bad, except I think I heard before there was supposed to be 50 VIP, but there was way fucking more than that. Typical Live Nation fashion. I'm sure they just sold as many as they could. So there had to be 150. What's up, Scruffy? There was a lot of VIP there. So no big deal. Get in line. And so I didn't really have time to go chat with people, which kind of sucked. But I go get in line. and it starts to sprinkle. You can see there's like a little ridge, a little roof here. It was like this all the way around the corner. So there's pretty much a place to if you could stay close enough to the building, you didn't really get rained on. So it worked out all right. And now it's too fucking quiet. I love how this just changes every time I get on here. Cookie Monster says they uncapped it at some point after they decided to do the pre-show VIP with the meet and pick instead of talk afterwards. That sucks, dude. That really fucking sucks. Because part of the reason I bought it was because it was such a low number. And I thought it was supposed to be like a cool thing. Instead, it was just like, come up, snap your picture. And then, you know, that was it. That sucks that it was one thing, then they changed it to another. Fucking greedy, man. Now, I'm not talking shit about Hanabie. I'm sure it was Live Nation. Either way. And the only reason that getting the picture wasn't even more special is it's my own fault. So let's see. Where are we at now? So there was a venue. Once we got inside, where's the photo for that? Oh, here it is. I didn't organize this very well. I tried to, but it was a pain. Here's at the bar, and then you can kind of see the line was going through here and up there. Then the girls were there. There's another shot. Well, these guys just haven't doing well. It's just like a peace symbol Spider-Man thing. I don't know. Cool thing was you could go up and tell them what pose you wanted, which I was like, oh my god, what pose am I gonna fucking do? And I didn't think about it. So stand in line, finally get up there, and I'm like, well, just fucking rock and roll, right? So I just did that. So here's me with the girls. So I went up and I said, konnichiwa. And I thought, well, what can I say? I could say, konnichiwa, Raimir Des, have a YouTube channel, blah, blah. But I got up there and I was like, oh my God, I'm looking right at them. So I said, konnichiwa, like shyly looking at the floor. And they kind of was like, oh, konnichiwa. And then we did this photo. And I said, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. And then I walked away. As usual, going, man, I should have really utilized that moment more. But they were cool. It was cool. There was a girl that was there with her family that came up before that. And Yukina like walked up, gave her a hug. You know, they were super friendly, super sweet. And I probably could have engaged more, but I just didn't because I was nervous, man. They're freaking awesome. Starstruck, dude. Look at these guys. But yeah. Yeah, but look at look how tall Yukina is. I guess she'd be right up to my shoulder, but she's wearing like 3-inch platform freaking tennis shoes. It's cool though, man. Very cool. So it was neat to be able to do that. And we got a signed poster. And that was awesome. Why is it I make these backing tracks and I never fucking use the goddamn things. What was the last one I did? It's okay. How long is this? Oh, that's better, isn't it? Okay. No, it's not so quiet. Yeah, Cookie Monster had him do a heart. It was really fun, man. So there was that. So I was finally there, and like an idiot, I didn't just park. I was a lot tighter on time than I like today. I usually like to get to things like a couple hours early, but my wife got home from work, needed to sleep. I took Elliot to school. I got in my car. I drove directly to Minneapolis. Was a little late, later than I wanted to be. Parked, got there. I mean, it was like 40 minutes till we were let into the venue, but I didn't know. Like, I was like, I could go move my car. I'm going to lose my fucking spot. And that was bugging me the whole fucking time, right? I was thinking, like, if my car gets towed, I'm fucked, you know? So I couldn't. I set myself up for failure there. So where's that fucking? Anyway, get in there. Oh my god, I lost my place. Bop, boom, ba-dop. There it is. We get in there, and we've been there. We know what the venue looks like, and they had a couple of opening bands. And I will had pictures of the bands. Oh, it should be. Maybe I have them in order. Here's the first band. It's Outline and Color, which they were really good. Both these opening bands are really good. And thanks, man. It's a pretty cool picture. But Outline and Color is really good. I liked what I heard, and it was nice to have an opening band that was really good. The problems, and this may very well be my problem with my fucked up hearing in my ears, because I have tinnitus pretty bad, and it's not getting any better. Never will. So I brought earplugs, and I put them in before everybody started, and they started, and it sounded horrible. And I had like these rubber insert earplugs, and it like amplified the mid range. It like was super uncomfortable having them in. I'm like, well, this isn't any good. So I struggled with it for the first few songs. I was like taking them out, trying to readjust them. I ended up holding my ears closed because it just sounded better. And then I got a tap on the shoulder, and this dude just to the side of me, he's like, here. Like, he saw me struggling, and he had a new set of earplugs in a case, and he's like, here. Gave him to me. I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. So I put them in, and it was way better. When you use ear protection at a concert, it always sounds like shit. I know there's decent products out there. I actually ordered some noise canceling over the ear headphones, and the next time I go to a show, I'm going to have foam earplugs and these over the ear ones. Because what happens when you just put earplugs in, for me anyway, and I think it's what happens. It's got to be what happens. Everybody is it cuts out all the mid range, but you can't like silence the bass. The bass it's like a physical fucking thing, right? So you get all the bass, and you can't hear the guitar, and you can like hear the snare and cymbals, and that's pretty much it. Vocals, you can hear the vocals, so that it sounds like shit. And part of it, I think, I don't know why. Every venue thinks that the kick drum needs to be the loudest fucking thing in existence, and the bass guitar. It's cool to hear them, but they're so fucking loud that you can't hear anything else, dude. And it's just annoying. And like the guitars are mixed with so much bass that they just cancel each other out. You can't hear the guitar. Now, I liked what I heard. The vocals were good. You know, I could hear the vocals and the drums and bass really well, right? But everything else is kind of like, I literally couldn't tell what guitars were doing. Unless I was like looking at it, trying to figure out what they were doing by looking at it, what they were doing, and it's just hard to hear. What's up, Metallic Gaijin? Who? Greetings from Hungary. Welcome. Yeah. So, but they were a good band, and I have checked them out. They're good. But yeah, the bass player, he has a great singing voice. I think I got a picture of him right here. Really great cleans. There's a singer here. I mean, good harsh vocals with him. It's a good band, dude. And so now I was finally able to just kind of focus on the band, which is cool. Nick Bender, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah. So sound guys, fuck off, man. All right. So Outline and Color, good band. Sorry about that. That's loud as fuck. Sorry. Sorry, that was really fucking loud, and then I blew my own ears out. so there's a little taste of that. No. God, this is fucking annoying. Tried to find a good way to set this up, but it didn't work. So the next band was Left to Suffer, which is a really cool freaking band. I really love this band. The front man is a big dude. There's no getting around that, but he was funny and he had a great voice. Here's a little sample. Sorry, god damn it. I didn't take like long videos and stuff. I was in a weird state mentally for this show. I was kind of like, I literally was so fucking worried. Like I knew I had to drive home right after the show. I was worried about my car getting fucking towed, and it sounded like shit. So I'm wondering, like, why am I going to live shows? Because here's the thing. I wanted to go to the live show so I could hang out with the friends I was going to meet there. And I wanted to go see this band live. And there was supposed to be a meet and greet. Well, it was like a photo op. And I couldn't really hear the guitar and shit. And then, like, I wasn't enjoying it because I knew I was going to have to drive 8.5 hours home right afterwards. So it was just a dumb planning on my part. So that's like all going on in my head the whole time. I'm trying to just forget about it, enjoy the show. And it was just, I couldn't fucking do it, man. So, I mean, here's a pretty decent picture of them. If there's more video, I apologize. It's going to be just louder than fuck. Here's a singer. This dude is funny. He was really cool. Really interacted with the crowd. The first band, great band, not real good with the crowd. This dude is really good with the crowd. He got people moving and got people moshing and stuff and crowd surfing, which is, I guess, cool. They got a really cool logo. It's like a three-headed boar kind of thing. But so today, while I had to go out, Jesus Christ, I had to go out of town today, so I was listening to Left to Suffer, and it's great, dude. Every song I heard was awesome. What's up, Lancelot? Welcome. Yeah, I'd edit a lot of pictures. I had to edit out your head and Seeking Souls and the fucking security guards who decided to stand right in front of the fucking band. Yeah, I don't understand, man. I know if I was over on the other side of the stage, I probably would have had better sound. Like, not better sound, but I could have heard the guitar, it's bullshit. You shouldn't have to, like, do that. Yeah, Bandmate sounded great there. So, what's up, Exit 13? But anyway, Left to Suffer is a great band. I recommend them highly. The dude's vocals are insane, and the music's just heavy as a goddamn mountain. It's awesome. I'm going to do my own feature on them, I think. Sorry, it's going to be loud here for a second. Yeah, there's my view between these two fucking guys. I'm kidding. Here we go. There's Scruffy and Justin, which I will say right now, Justin was cool. After a while, he's like, hey, man, why don't you just take the rail for a few songs? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much. So thanks for that, dude. I appreciate it. I was able to get some decent shots up there. But I was trying to just watch the freaking show, enjoy being there. So I got some shots. I'm just going to kind of scroll through. There's a few video things, so sorry if it gets loud. There's a cool shot of Yukina and Matsuri. Chica there in the back. I don't know. It was fun, dude. They were fun to watch. I just wish their sound was better. Like that was literally the most guitar I've heard from the whole show was my video clip. It's ridiculous. Sakina with her strawberry hat. So the dude, there was a guy, and the last time, not the last, but there was a show before where she pulled the strawberry hat off a dude's head. Well, he wore it back here, and she went right up to him and yanked it off his freaking head and put it on and finished that song. It's pretty cool, man. It's cool to see that, they're a fun band, dude. They're so fun to watch. And I will say this with, security guys get a lot of, they're always right where you don't fucking want them. It was fun, but okay. So the opening bands were good. When I saw Ginger and Milwaukee, the opening bands were not good. I don't remember their names. I don't care. But then Ginger comes out and they were fucking amazing, right? Like the difference between openers and headliners is astounding sometimes. And so the two bands opened for Hanabie, I liked both of them. And then when they came out, they still blew them away. Like, and I'm not even slighting the opening bands at all. They're great. But it's just such a difference in energy, like the other bands, they're wearing all black and everything. Hanabie comes out, they're all colorful and happy and they're moving around and they're just firecrackers, dude. It's awesome. So it's cool to see that, and they come out and just freaking tear it up. Where'd that go? Just another picture of Yukina. Matsuri with the flag came out pretty cool. Woo. More feminine crowd, maybe? No, man, it was. Yeah, Matsuri's guitar went out right here. Oh, we should have been better at documenting it. But I was like watching myself instead of. I'm sure somebody has footage. There's people who are taking footage pretty much the whole time. Go watch their shit. That's what, like, I'm just conflicted. I feel like a fucking failure. I went there and I didn't really come away with a whole lot. I was kind of disappointed with myself. But anyway, yeah, her Matsuri's guitar went out and she switched to another guitar and they went and freaking just finished out the song. It was good. I don't know about the crowd more feminine. I don't know. Maybe it was. Team Ramrod, welcome. Just a cool shot, man. Hetsu's awesome, dude. So animated. Last time I saw him, I was on Matsuri's side, so I came on this side on purpose, but kind of sucks that I guess Matsuri's my favorite. I didn't get to see her too much. Couldn't really get a clear photo because this guy's giant fucking head is in the way every time. Zoomed in on her for a couple pics. That's pretty much the pictures I got, man. I was pretty disappointed. So anyway, the bummer is I was such a nervous wreck and kind of internally stressed out that I bailed. I left. I didn't tell the guys. I just left. I was freaking out inside about my car and the drive home. And I'm like, if I wait till they're done, it's going to be after 9. Target's going to be closed. I don't know what their policy really is. And I was just freaking out about it. And I wasn't enjoying the show because of that, not because of the band. So I left. I went and got my poster from the check-in and, walked out in the rain to the car, like bummed. I'm not looking for pity. It's my own bad fucking planning. But then I had to drive home, dude, and it was raining and it sucked. And I was like, man, I fucking left. I didn't get the final photo at the end of the show. I didn't get to talk to the guys. So I apologize for that, guys, for leaving like that. I was just, I had it was just not a good moment for me. I did enjoy the show. I'm glad I saw him. I just didn't do what I wanted to do, man. So it was kind of a bummer that I left early, and I probably could have left the car there. It would have been fine. I don't know. The drive home sucked. For about 4 hours, I was struggling to stay awake. But mainly, what I really wanted to talk about was how great Hanabie was and how cool they are with the crowd and with a bunch of fans. They were super cool with the fans at their meet and greet. They would talk to them, interact, whatever. The opening bands are really good. I want you to check them out. Outline and Color and Left to Suffer were great bands. And Hanabie is great too, man. But for those, I saw a couple people there that I've talked to before and talked to quite extensively. So if you saw me and I was like, I kind of said hi and walked away, that's because I was like, I guess having kind of some anxiety or a panic attack, whatever. I needed to get the fuck out of there. So I was trying to be nice. I know I saw Jason there too, who I've seen many places, like a few shows, and I normally would have stopped and talked to you. Saw him at Rolling Courts and all that stuff. So that's why I wasn't like super chatty. I was just kind of freaking out, needed to get the fuck out of there. Favorite song? I don't know. The sound was so fucking bad. I had to honestly, I had to wait for a fucking chorus to hear what this fucking song was, to understand what was going on half the time. Unless there's an intro, pardon me, I have to go. You can tell what it is. You can tell that one up front. And Runaway. Is it Runaway? I mean, that one's super fun. I don't know. I was really struggling to figure out what the fuck was going on. So my mind went to oh my God, I'm going to go to Japan and my ears are going to be so fucked up and it's going to be so loud. I'm not going to enjoy anything. So it's I was literally projecting my anxiety a month ahead. And I was just worried about how I was going to be in Japan. And, yeah, kind of freaked out to get the fuck out of there, man. And then it took me 10 fucking hours to get home, dude. I left. Here's what I did. Tuesday, I got up at 6:30. Got my shit together. Got Elliot around. Got him to school. Dropped him off at 7:45, 10 to 8. And then I headed to Minneapolis. It took me 9 hours to get there. Or over 9, whatever it was. And got in line. Got into the show. I left the show at a little bit before 9 o'clock. Drove home. I got home at 7 in the morning. Got Elliot up. Took him to school. And then crashed for 3 hours. And then went to work last night. So I was I'm not doing that again. That's too far to fucking drive. It's too far to drive and it costs too much to fucking fly, dude. So unless when I went there before, Dave Campbell was super cool and had a hotel for me for the Anime Detour. So it was go there, stay, it's a lot cooler when you have time. But that's the 3 hours to Ginger was fine. 3.5 hour drive is no big deal. But doing that shit. Yeah, I think Our 7 Days War is one of my favorite songs of theirs. Our 7 and Rawa Dating Apps. Definitely. They're the first. I think those songs I listened to were the first time I dove back into Hanabie after We Love Sweets was it was months later. And they were both very different songs and awesome songs. And I like seeing, I think Our 7 Days War, I remember seeing that. Yeah, there's so many cool fucking songs, but what's up, Hijinks? Dude, the drive home was fucking horrible. I was up at 6:30 a.m. and here it is, it's 9 o'clock and I have to drive I knew it's going to be at least 8.5 hours, right? And then I leave and it's raining. So driving in the rain sucks anyway. When you're on a fucking 6-lane highway, it sucks even more. It rained for probably the first third of maybe the first quarter of the trip. And then it wasn't raining anymore. So that, thankfully, it wasn't raining. But what really sucked is I knew, I stopped and crashed for about 30 minutes. I slept on the side on the rest stop, or fucking Love's truck stop. Got back on the road, and I'm like, I should be good, you know. But then it's like hours and hours. And then I was like, okay, I'm coming up on Chicago, going around like through Chicago. So I have to get a rest stop and sleep before I go through there. Because once I get in there, it's like an hour before you can fucking get to another rest stop. And I'm going along, and I missed it. I was like, okay, hopefully there's one more. And there wasn't. I was like, God damn. Like, I was already literally like trying to stay awake, and then I had to go through all that fucking switch around shit through Chicago. So that sucked. Luckily, my wife was working, so I called her. I'm like, hey, I need to talk to somebody so I can stay awake. So I just kept her on the phone for a while she was able to, and then found another place to like get some food. And, ugh. Yeah, it was nuts. So I won't be doing that again. Yeah, on the drive there, I ended up in Chicago at fucking 9 a.m., dude. Driving through Chicago. Not cool. Had a 30-minute fucking slowdown on the toll road, of course, you know. You know, on the way back, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, Scruffy. Yeah, and I didn't have to work till 5. Like, ideally, I would have just crashed somewhere and got up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and drove home. But I was just in a fucking, I needed to get the fuck out of there, dude. Like, I know a lot of you have been there. It was just, I was like, I gotta go. You know, I had too much shit going through my head. So, yeah, it sucked. I should have just stayed. Michael Hill, I've heard their first EP. I've listened to all their stuff. What's up, Ninja? But yeah, I mean, overall, I know. Believe me, I'm bummed that that's the way it ended. Like, I wanted, you know, obviously I was hoping they'd be like, you know, maybe recognize me. That's possible. They've shared my videos. But they also see, you know, they're going through a couple hundred people or whatever. So I wasn't surprised that they didn't. But in my head, I'm like, well, if they recognize me, maybe I can get an interview set up, blah, 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 and all these possibilities, right? And then I fucking blow it when I get up there to meet them and don't even say what my name is. Like a fucking dumbass. Then walk away, and I was like, oh. So I was immediately like, oh, man, you fucking blew it. And then went from there. So yeah, it sucks that it ended up the way it did. So hopefully, I got these. I ordered some over-the-ear protection, and a friend of mine has them, and he uses them to shoot. And it actually you can amplify sound, so it's like you're not wearing earmuffs, and then as soon as a loud noise happens, it cancels out the sound. But you can also turn like the microphone part off. So the idea is you can have them on and still have conversation. If something loud happens, it cancels it out. So I don't know if a crowd's loud enough. It'll probably cancel it out anyway. Just turn on the noise canceling. So hopefully those will be enough to where it might cut out some of the bass. I mean, you're not going to cut out the feeling of the bass, that's for sure. I want to use foam earplugs and those fucking over the ears. I don't care. If it's going to sound like shit, I want it quiet. You know what I mean? And I don't care if people look at me weird. I really don't give a fuck. Because I'm so worried about my ears now. And I have to go to like 10 fucking concerts in June. Or 10 bands anyway. So I'm just gonna make sure I don't fuck up my ears any worse. Scruffy, all I could have was a nervous high. Yeah. Yeah, home gnome. Yeah, I mean it's weird. I've met them. Got your spin, and I sat across from at a table, and it was wild because, I mean, it really depends. Well, I don't know. It's you. Every Japanese band I've been lucky enough to meet has been super fucking cool, dude. Like they're it's just been wonderful to interact with them, and they're always super cool. And with Gotrek Spin, it was like shocking if at first, like, oh my god, I'm in the room with them. Same with Bandmate, like, oh my god, I'm in the room with them. This is weird. But then you realize they weren't there by accident, And the Bandmate interview, the fabled Bandmate interview, I was running the camera. I didn't get introduced, like, personally to the band. They came in, we said hi, and then I got to ask Hanabie the question, and she was super sweet about it. Looked at me and answered my question. It was fucking wild. But that's, about all it was. Got your spin. I got to have conversations with them, which is really cool. And it helped that, their manager who translated for him is fluent in English. So, like, zero accent. So, that made it a lot easier. And they were super willing to talk, which is awesome, man. Asterism, just super cool. Happy that you're there. Thanking you that you're at the show. So it's just, I don't know. You never know till you meet them. And I was a little more in awe than I thought I was going to be with Hanabie. It's weird. You never know till you meet them, man. But it's like, holy shit, there they are. I have the chance to say anything, and then konnichiwa. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, Konami, yeah, she definitely knows from the shirt. Yeah, hijinks, dude. The crowd is sometimes the worst part. Like, even if the band's not ear-shatteringly loud, when the crowd roars, that hurts. And you always have some fucking idiot screaming right in your ear. Like, dude, you gotta just be mindful of other people. Like, yell up or something, not right in somebody's fucking ear. And I don't know, try and be aware. Like, if every time you yell, the person in front of you reactively covers their ears, maybe don't fucking do it anymore. Or try and not yell in their ear, I don't know. Exit 13, you were terrified. In Houston. Yeah, with Gotrek, yeah, they're all sweethearts. Kevin's, he's a really cool guy, Gotrek manager. Yeah, Sai Sega's great too, man. Because after I saw them, I got to meet them after the show. Really cool. And of course, I had the video interview with them. So I hope to get to see them again when I'm over there. I don't know if they're playing or not. But I really want to see them. Yeah, that fucking interview's never coming out, dude. I got it on my phone. I watched it. It's irritating. No, I don't have it. I have it on my computer. I don't have it on my phone. But, cool experience, man. So yeah, I think I would go see Hanabie. Sorry about that. I would go see Hanabie again if they're somewhere closer. I would definitely see him again. And so I guess there's your tip, folks. Plan ahead. Know where you're gonna park, have somewhere to stay, and bring your fucking hearing protection. I'll be set next time, though. Admittedly a stranger. What's up, Paul? Nick Bender. Anybody else I missed? Welcome. Dude, they did a Painkiller cover and they put out a fucking cover of Pantera. Where is that? I gotta find that. Oh, it's on Instagram, isn't it? I'll never be able to find it. Seriously. Just go to it, you fucking... I don't know which one it was on. No, they did Painkiller with Saki, right? And then I saw they put out a cover of freaking Pantera. Damn it, which one? I don't know who put it up. Which one did you see that? Scruffy, yeah, Scruffy gave her an ice cream keychain that he got in Japan, and she shared a picture of it, so that's cool. Jeff Alley, yeah, during the Rolling Courts, he said it's cool when I was able to ask them some questions. Yeah, they took a lot of questions from people during the panel. That was cool. Was it a YouTube short? Oh, okay. I thought it was I thought it was on IG. Here we go. This is so fucking cool. I love it, dude. Ooh, they ended with a different Pantera song. It's freaking cool, man. I love Got Trick Spin. I love that they do stuff like that. Broken Judas Priest. What's this? What is this? Oh. Who's the other drummer, do you know? I'll check out the Painkiller one. Very cool, man. That's cool. Awesome, man. Awesome. Very cool. Let's check out the Painkiller cover. awesome. It's cool seeing Saki just freaking rock out too, man. It's cool seeing them all together, dude. It's awesome, man. The Hana birthday bash. So cool. Paul says you got Love Bite tickets. Yeah, new show in London. Yeah, they sold out the first one. They added another venue. Great for Love Bites. They're doing good, man. It's cool to see. I'd rather hear them sing it too. Very cool, man. I know, dude, there's shit. How many new there's what's the new stuff I gotta check out? Because there's fucking Electric Callboy and Baby Metal, right? And there's a couple other new fucking things out that I just gotta I know I have to watch. I was trying to keep track, but I lost track. So I gotta watch that. I know. You guys just let me know. The new Trident EP is out. Cool. Dude, that's already got 133,000 views. Wow. There's something... Jazz Avengers? Right on. I'll note that too. Also, I guess I'll kind of announce this now. If you're on my Discord, well, maybe you don't know. Anyway, through Unleash the Archers and my interview with Brittany, I now have contact with Napalm Records, and I'm on their list to send. I'll get like emails about new videos coming out and stuff like that, and they're being so cool about it. They say if you do reactions, bands on our label, we'll remove the copyright claim, so I can actually pull revenue from it. So I'm not going to interrupt the stuff I usually do. It's going to remain the same. I'll do my shows Tuesday, Thursday, and keep it request and all that stuff. But just so you know, if it's a Napalm Records band, I'm still going to react like I always do. But if you see anything with Napalm Records, it's because I'm actually kind of working with them, which is really cool. So I think what I want to do is kind of have, there's going to be multiple releases every week, and I'm going to do something maybe on the weekend where I can just focus on Napalm Records bands, because there's a lot of them. Now, granted, I don't like every band that's on Napalm Records, but they got fucking Unleash the Archers, Ginger, In Flames, why am I blanking on this? Electric Callboy's on there. A shitload of bands, dude. Nightwish, which is freaking awesome. Which I need to get back into. Oh, they have a new single out. That's the other one. That's the other important thing I had to do, is check out the Nightwish, because they got a new song out. Yeah, there's a ton of bands, but there's a lot of Nightwish type bands on there. Yeah, Ginger's Napalm too. Yeah, there's a ton. So it's just cool. They're a really cool label, man. Like, they understand what we're trying to do for the bands, and I appreciate that. And I don't have any issue, like, you know, with the bands that don't clear copyright. That's fine. I don't care. That's not the point. But if this record label's willing to do it, then fuck yeah, I'm going to work with them. Why wouldn't I? You know, and I need to. Nightwish is Nuclear Blast? Oh, it is Nuclear Blast, isn't it? Then why'd they come up on my... I was listening to a playlist for Napalm Records and Nightwish came up. Well, whatever. I still need to listen to them. Yeah, I had a playlist that was... Oh, well. That's fine. I was gonna listen to him anyway. Obviously, I knew about that. A friend that I made when I started doing the Nightwish reactions, like, alerted me to their new single coming out, and I was like, cool. But it was like 5 a.m. when I was traveling or some shit. Whatever day it was, I just couldn't do it because I wanted to catch the premiere like I do for other stuff, but I couldn't do it. Yeah, like Peter with Blacklisted, and I've talked to them too, which I might just have to do. I need to get back in touch with them too, 'cause they're cool like that, for sure. Okay. The Nightwish one's on the reaction stream tonight. Sweet. Yes, I will be back tonight for the Patreon stream. There's been 105 reactions so far. God damn. I know. I wanted to be one of the first ones, dude, because I've been looking forward to it, but, I had to go drive around for 19 hours in a 24-hour span. Well, yeah, and my Nightwish reactions don't get all the views they used to because I know they're generally not happy with me because I don't do them anymore. It's your guys' fault. And I don't know. The music thing on Sunday, I might do that too. Man, look at all these videos. Look at all these videos to watch. Let's check out Left to Suffer right now. Why not? Here we go. This is a good song. You're right. Yeah, it's the algorithm. The fucking algorithm. I'll get it done, though. We'll check it out tonight. And thanks for hanging out today. But yeah, Patreon tonight. Left to Suffer. And to do a proper reaction to some of the videos. I just like them, man. They're really good. I know. They're awesome. Come on, spell dummy. Yeah, that was incredible. That's an awesome song, dude. It's a badass song. I'll try and contact him, give him a chat. Oh, old Nick Nocturnal checked him out too. Fucking awesome, dude. Great band. They were great. And yeah, Scruffy made a good point. He's like, I don't remember the last time I saw a crowd get that crazy for a band that wasn't the headliner. Yeah, dude, the crowd was into it. They were crowd surfing like crazy, and they had a pit going. It's pretty good, dude. Yeah, Hanabie is. They're good at picking their openers, dude. That's smart. You want the good. You want bands that people are going to remember. Oh, they both do headlining tours on their own too. Cool, dude. Yeah, right on. But it's nice because I've seen a lot of bands with the openers are kind of like whatever, get done. Like In Flames, every band they had 4 fucking bands open for them at Pierre's, and every band was awesome. That was a crazy show. Great show. Ginger, I don't remember the opening bands. I just know they were too fucking slow and they were boring. Ginger was fantastic. Hanabie, their opening bands are fucking great. So, yeah, each time they were cool. Right on, man. So it was a cool find. It's nice to get turned on to some new bands. Nice freeze frame. Especially when the sound is so bad. I'm like, this band's freaking great. So I went and listened to him today. I'm like, dude, every song is a fucking banger. So it's really cool. All right, guys. So yes, if you saw me there and I didn't talk, I'm sorry. Next time we'll catch up. But I'll be back online tonight at 7 for the Patreon live stream. Yeah, I guess that's it for now, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.